Hello everybody, welcome back to the Forest Job, where today we will be taking in the spectacle of Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle United in the Premier League. Hopefully we can put some pressure on Manchester City, and if we have a quick look at the league table to determine the goal difference, we're certainly in with a chance of supplanting them as league leaders if results go our way today and we can score more than one goal. Nothing else to tell you about because we're coming straight back after the 1-0 win against Leicester City last time out. The only thing to really update you guys about is the fact that I've been playing some PES on my private save recently and I am absolutely shocking at the moment. So while the team might be in a good position, I am certainly not. I am capable of playing some absolutely terrible PES, and today feels like one of those days. Anyway, all the excuses are now out of the way. We're going to get into the match, and you can see the lineup for Newcastle United on the right-hand side there. And if we go into game plan, we'll see exactly how they're going to line up. And it's a very familiar-looking formation, a 4-5-1, very similar, in fact, to the formation that Leicester were using last time out, and they gave us some problems where it came to scoring goals. As far as what we're going to be doing in terms of how we're going to play today and who's going to play for us, Busquets not looking in the best of form, so Tonali's going to come in for him, and Asuncao is going to get a place on the bench. Everybody else is full of beans and ready to go. The only other question that I'm asking myself is, does Hernandez start, or do we bring Nketiah in from the start? It's a tough one. Fernandez and Lascelles. Lascelles is a really good defender. I'm not entirely sure about Fernandez. He didn't hang around very long when I was last in charge of Newcastle. So I don't know. We're going to get some joy down the left-hand side. They've got Wellington in at right back, and he is probably not the best player, is he? He's rated 66, which, as far as I can tell, we don't have a single player on our bench or in the first team that's anywhere near that. So I think I'm going to be confident. I'm going to play Hernandez from the start, and then, of course, we'll get the benefit of the boost in the second half if we want to bring Nketiah on off of the bench. He does have the super sub skill after all. So 3 points off the top of the table, and we're in fairly good form, although scoring goals in bunches is not really a strength of ours at the moment. Most of our victories have come by the odd goal in one. It really does leave us in a position where if we concede a goal, we're probably not going to get all 3 points. There have been exceptions this season, and of course we all remember the stellar performance that the team put in against Brentford, where we ended up absolutely pasting them 9-0. As Hlošek gets the ball on the left-hand side, he's dribbling, going to get past Wellington. It comes out for Aitnouri, who will knock it back to Camavinga. Camavinga's got lots of room here. Out to Zayfak. Into the middle. Arcas header. Oh, it's off the post. Well, it's a bright start from Nottingham Forest. Let's hope that they can continue as they have started here, because this really is a fantastic beginning for the team. They're full of beans, and attacking wise at least they look like they really are on top of their game. I just hope I can do them justice at the controller. That is, as always, the main struggle for me where it comes to playing Pro Evolution Soccer. I can have the best players and I can still play absolutely awful football. So we'll see as we continue in the game here. Lewis puts one forward. Salisu's underneath it, wins the header, but Shelvey picks it up in midfield. Tonali unable to get to him in time. Here's Sean Longstaff. Roberts, the former Manchester City man, if I remember correctly. Is that Paul Roberts? And yeah, they've got a good player on their hands, Newcastle. Camavinga is looking to close down Lewis. Jamal Lewis gets past his man, puts one into the middle. Salisu gets rid. Wilson looking to... Oh dear, that's an interesting ball back to the goalkeeper. We get away with it. And Camavinga plays a lovely ball into Hlošek. Hernandez putting one over the top, looking for Arcas. He doesn't get to him. Here's Camavinga again, back out to Aitnuri on the left-hand side. Plays it inside to Camavinga, who finds Tonali. Back to Camavinga. Arcas. Harry Wilson. Oh, no. Fraser just able to get his foot on the ball and intercept that as it comes through to him. Now Joel Linton is going to lead the counter-attack for Nottingham Forest, but the ball is poor. Aitnuri manages to head it back to Newell, who takes care of it with a little bit of a flourish. Certainly a collection of the ball for the cameras from the German goalkeeper. And now Zayfuck has the ball again here on the right hand side, plays it into Wilson, who looks to play it back to Zayfuck, but Shelvey gets his foot in and it will be a throw-in to the home team here. 20 minutes gone now and it's still 0-0. Forest have looked the better of the two teams. Ball into the middle. Hernandez looks to control it, can't quite get to it. Aitnuri can't keep the ball in, but it will be another throw in to Forest on the left-hand side of attack this time, which Nori, the left-back, will take. He gets it to Camavinga, plays one into Wilson. Kloschek lets it run. Can he find Aitnuri? He can. Cross coming in from Nori. Hernandez. Kloschek. Oh, he can't get hold of the ball. He's fouled his man. It'll be a free kick and a yellow card to add salt to the injury. He does grab hold of his man, but is that a yellow card? Is it really? I'm not so sure. So Freddie Woodman will restart proceedings for Newcastle. Plays one right up the middle of the pitch. Camavinga underneath it. Wins the header without too much trouble. And now Joe Worrell brings it forward. Plays it into the feet of the French teenager. Oh, he's not a teenager anymore, actually, is he? Time has moved on in this game. As Camavinga gets it back, plays the ball to Tonali. Nice simple balls in the Forest midfield at the moment. They're just playing around Newcastle, looking for some kind of break. Kloschek has it, out wide on the left, plays it in, Hernandez over the top. Oh, Arcas, what are you doing? He gets the ball back though. Zayfuck into the middle, back to Zayfuck again. Oh my God, that is a terrible ball. I was looking to play it into the player on the edge of the area, and instead he plays it all the way back. And we could be in a little bit of trouble here as Ryan Fraser brings the ball forward for Newcastle. Down the left-hand side, Jamal Lewis plays it centrally. And our passing has completely abandoned us here as Jonjo Shelvey sprays it out to the left-hand side again. Ryan Fraser looking to make room. Salisu wins the header. Can Wilson get to the second ball? Oh no, Joel Linton's in and he scored. Absolute disaster for Nottingham Forest. We were talking earlier about the fact that we don't score many goals, and now we have to find two from somewhere. And all that talk I've given about the fact that Newcastle will turn their form around eventually, I didn't mean for them to do it against us. Salisu heads it out. Shelvey doesn't win the header. In fact, it's our own player who heads it back into the path of Joel Linton. And we know of old of that player that from that kind of position he does not miss. He's got the strength to hold his man off. He takes one touch to turn and then puts it straight past the goalkeeper. What an absolute disaster in the making here. Nottingham Forest are 1-0 down at home, and their thoughts of possibly going top at the end of today's play lay in absolute tatters. Oh no, and again the passing is really costing us badly here. Ryan Fraser, Shelvey, ball down the middle, Joel Linton chasing. Newell manages to see it off though. No, it's just not coming off for us at the moment. Such a bright start as well, but it just all came to nothing in the end. Do have a throw-in on the right-hand side here, 40 minutes in. Newcastle with a 1-goal lead, and we're going to need to see something from Forest very soon. Otherwise, I think we're in trouble. We're unable to win the ball, put any pressure on the back line. Newcastle able to play it out with no trouble whatsoever. And now Tonali is trying to track down Ryan Fraser. It's not his job to do so. And he can't keep the ball in despite winning it. It's going to be a throw into Newcastle. And I think they're going to go in at half-time here. 1-0 to the good. Oof, goalkeeper very nearly coming a cropper. And there is the half-time whistle. It is 1-0 at half-time. And it's that man, Joel Linton. Absolutely shocking. You can see we've had 3 shots, none of which have troubled their goalkeeper. And the one time Newcastle get a chance, they put it away. Well, something needs doing in the second half. I don't think anyone played badly, but we're just showing so little invention in the final third. We need to do something in this second half to kick-start the game for us, because so far there's been almost nothing to hang our hats on as Worrell looks to win the ball and does so. Joel Linton normally has the beating of most men in the air, but on this occasion he's finding it difficult. Hernandez, a ball looped up to him. Kloschek doesn't get hold of it. If we could just put a little bit more pressure on them. Ball played forward, Salisu underneath. Oh, again, it's a bad ball which Joel Linton picks up on. And if he punishes with this one as well, then it will have been at the end of our own sword that we have been punished today. Our passing has been atrocious. We can't win the ball back either. We finally do win the ball back, but it's going to come to nothing, I fear. Arcas. Hernandez got a little bit of support, but that's not the kind of support I was looking for. Played into Hlošek, and he's just not able to get onto the ball. This is awful stuff. Absolutely tortured. What can we do? Defensively, we can definitely put pressure on them from the front. We're good enough to be able to do that. All-out defence really isn't working for us. There's no need for it either. They're a relegation side at the moment. Here's Hlošek. Aït-Nouri making a run inside of him. He will find him. Cross into the box. Dealt with. It's going to be a throw into Nottingham Forest. Hlošek. It's Camavinga. Over the top for Hernandez, but he can't get to it. Nice idea trying to find Zayfuk out on the right-hand side there. Into the middle for Arcas, nothing doing. Pass for the wrong man. Worrell's not going to get there, I don't think. Does his best, stretches with that tackle to try and find him. Ball forward into Joel Linton. Tonali wins it. Well, Tonali doesn't win it. Again, I think it's that man, Joe Worrell, that's done the job for us. I'm going to have to change the formation soon because things just aren't working well for us against this formation today. There's a ball into Arcas. Back to Hernandez. That's lovely from Arcas. And it's the equaliser for Chucho Hernandez and for Nottingham Forest. Brilliant piece of inspirational play by Arcas, and it was the pass from out wide which really set it up. Zayfuk doing his business. Look at this lovely ball into the danger area. Back heel from Arcas. And you can credit the special skills training we've been doing with Arcas, the no-look pass skill that he's recently learned, alongside the one-touch passing that we've given him. And it's just made him so dangerous as a link in the final third. It's 1-1 here now, and that's more like it. We need another one. If we can get another one, I'll be very happy. A draw is not what I would have wanted before the game, but frankly, the fact that we've managed to score a goal, I'm just happy that we've scored. Right now, let's see if we can get a second one. Aït-Nouri's going to run at the defence here. Oh, Hlošek again. The run is not good from Hlošek. Goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in, so at least we've won a throw-in from that. As Roberts comes off and Almiron comes on. Newcastle United putting the big guns on now. And oh dear, it has started to rain. We all know how I love playing in the rain. Maybe we can get something from a corner. I'm just putting that out into the universe because it's been ages since I last scored from a corner. Put pressure on this back line if we can. Camavinga is caught out by Joelinton, who managed to sprint to get to the ball first. Ball up the line. Well, it's not going to go anywhere, really, is it? Oh, no. Well, OK, the pass has worked out for us. It's not the pass I wanted. It's the pass we got, though. Another one which Joe Worrell will deal with fairly easily. Oh, my goodness me. Tonali, you're so much better than that, my friend. How's he given that pass away so easily? Almiron into Longstaff, turns his man far too easily for my liking. Back to the goalkeeper who clears. Oh, we're second to absolutely every ball right now. I'm not happy at all about this. You can tell from my voice. Do you know what? Tonali has been really disappointing today, and I'm taking him off. And we're going to put on Gustavo Assunção, who was a real star performer in the game against Brentford all that time ago now. It feels like forever ago. And it's a triple change. A defensive midfielder and two attackers. We're going for it here. 8 minutes of the game left here with Salisu to take the free kick. Plays it out to Ait Nouri, who steps over and immediately runs into space. Oh, Malejo, he's doing the same thing that Hlošek does. But he has got a left foot on him. He finds the cross. And Zayfuk has left us a little bit light defensively, but Arkas chases back really well to cover. Oh, that was nearly a brilliant run by Worrell. I don't know what he's doing so far forward. I do actually, the attack. Oh no, we're going to get caught. We've been caught on the break. Longstaff in room, takes the shot. We're going to defend a corner. There's very little time left in the game. I've got a feeling that if they score here, it's going to be the final action of the game. So we're going to make a quick change to try and make us a little bit more attacking. And yeah, I mean, by the time we get the ball away from the penalty area, the game will be over. All right, Malejo. Wilson. We've just about got time for the counter-attack to happen, I think. Camavinga. Through to Nketiah. He's got a chance here. Can he wrap it up for Nottingham Forest? He can! Oh, my goodness me! It's a last-minute winner for Eddie Nketiah. What a performance! The Newcastle management furious that an extra minute and a half has appeared from nowhere. But Eddie Nketiah will not care at all. He's absolutely delighted. And I have no idea how much that tactical change at the last second has affected that, but I am absolutely delirious that we've managed to score a second goal for the first time in a long time and possibly win this game. Surely the whistle will go any second now. It does indeed. It's a really good victory for Nottingham Forest against a really game Newcastle United. It does me no joy to see United fall to another loss, but what a performance in the second half by Nottingham Forest. They really brought themselves back into this. And Arkas and Nketiah, the heroes. Camavinga doing a decent job as well. What an absolutely fantastic game. It was promising early on with the header from Arkas inside the first 5 minutes. The end of the first half ended for us in tragedy with Joelinton getting the goal with the only shot for his team that so far. We then very nearly, after equalising, conceded a losing goal with Sean Longstaff through on goal, but somehow he managed to shoot too early and find the cultured hands of our goalkeeper. And then at the very last, from a corner, from a Newcastle corner, we managed to counter-attack. The referee gave us just enough time to get it in, and Camavinga playing Eddie Nketiah through for the winning goal. And what a calm finish it was from the former Arsenal man. Didn't try to shoot low, because we've seen the goalkeepers save so many goals, attempted goals, where we've just tried to slide it past them along the ground. I made a conscious decision to put more welly behind it. It was a controlled shot with the R2 button, but a lot more power, which makes the striker fire and shoot the ball higher into the goal. And it worked a treat for us there. I'm absolutely stunned. That was a really good performance in the second half. As bad as we were in the first, and as bad as we were at times in the second, we ended up playing really well at the end there. Hernandez getting the Man of the Match award. For me, I would say Camavinga, to be honest with you. He's the one that laid it on for Eddie Nketiah. He's the one that played the entire match. I won't argue with Hernandez getting a Man of the Match performance. I never will. But we've got 3 candidates there, 4 candidates if you include Arcas, with that beautiful no-look back heel that set up the goal for Hernandez. Oh, goodness gracious me, what a result that was. And now we flip the page to see how Manchester City did. They won 2-0 against Sheffield United, meaning they will retain their place in first position in the league. We're still only 3 points behind them, and look at that gap between us and Sheffield United, and probably more importantly Chelsea and Liverpool just behind them. We're 8 points clear of the 2 members of the Big Four, and we're 7 points ahead of this season's surprise package, Sheffield United. We're still not scoring many goals, but we are starting to rectify that with this result. Hopefully we can get a few more results like this, although I could do without coming from behind. I'd like a few more 2-0s, I think is what I'm trying to say. At the bottom, Brighton and Hove Albion are holding up the table. Newcastle United go up into, well, technically they're joint 19th, but it's technically 19th place, since they probably have a better, well, I mean, goodness me, same number of goals for and against, same goal difference. It must be on a head-to-head basis at this point, because alphabetically Brighton and Hove Albion would be above them, and Newcastle have actually won less games, so on the head-to-head basis, it looks as though Newcastle United have managed to scrabble up back into 19th position. They're 3 points off of Leicester City and a further 3 points off of Norwich City. It's going to be a hell of a job for them, but if they can pounce on opportunities like Joel Linton did today, I think they could be okay. Right, well that's going to do us for today. Tomorrow we're going to be coming back probably for more Premier League action. Yeah, it looks like we will be. I can't tell you which game it will be, but I can tell you that we'll be bringing you highlights of... Oh, well actually, do you know what? Manchester City is a really important match, isn't it, for how the table looks. Maybe we come back again tomorrow for Manchester City, and then we can really push on and skip a few matches. Okay, so tomorrow we'll come back from Manchester City, and then the following day I think maybe we'll come back for the FA Cup match against Southampton. Hopefully another fantastic performance in the FA Cup could be ours, but we'll have to keep our fingers crossed on that one. Right, until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.